everybody, I hope you're all well. It is a lovely, sunny, blue sky Monday morning here. I am aware though that many of you are battling harsh weather conditions. I've read all about Texas, and all I can say is that you have my empathy and sympathy, and that you guys should just hang in there. Like all good things, bad things also come and go. Okay, I've decided not to put out the video on Prince Charles this week, and I'll tell you why. It is out of respect for Her Majesty the Queen and Prince Philip, and nothing else. I saw the photograph of Charles leaving the hospital, and it touched me. Regardless of who he is, what he's up to, the man in there is still his father, and he is still his son. The Queen will soon be 95, and she already has so much to deal with. This does not, however, mean that I'll give up on my quest for the truth, and it does not mean that I'm going to forget about all the shenanigans. It just means that I have a certain upbringing which taught me to respect others and their feelings. So, for this week, we'll stick to your questions, your email, our discussions, and the goings on of Harry and Meghan. I also expect to receive my book this week, and I already have a long list of things I want to check up in there. Okay, so for the first thing we're going to be talking about today, Eugenie and her mother Sarah released 3 photographs of Eugenie, Jack and their baby, August, Philip, Hawke, Brooksbank. Seeing these photographs gave me the same happy and joyful feeling I had when seeing Beatrice's wedding photographs. Eugenie and Jack's midwife took the photographs during a home visit soon after Eugenie was released from hospital. In the picture we can see the proud father and the beautiful little baby. It is also clear that Eugenie is still swollen due to the after effects of the C-section she had. We can see she is so in love with her little family, and that the photograph for her is about the baby and not about her. How relatable is this photograph? Those of us who have children can all still remember those first few days when we were still body sore ourselves, but we did not care. All we cared about was this little baby. And what a contrast it is to the big drama of Harry and Meghan's reveal, where we could not even see the baby's full face, if it was indeed a baby. And I am unfortunately or fortunately one of those who believe that what they showed on the second day was actually the Darren real-born baby doll. Anyway, remember with Harry and Meghan's big reveal, everything was so dramatic and so secretive. And it made me wonder if they were so adamant about their privacy, why didn't they get a friend just to take a few candid shots like Eugenie and Jack did? I actually applaud Eugenie and Jack for these beautiful candid shots. So, on to the next thing we were talking about this weekend. Currently, Charles is first in line to the throne, William second, and William's children third, fourth, and fifth. Harry is sixth, Archie seventh, and Andrew eighth. As we all know by now, many media outlets, as well as posts on social media outlets, had now called for Harry to abdicate his place in the line of succession, or for him to be removed. Now, should he abdicate or be removed, then Archie will also automatically be removed, which means that Andrew will move to sixth in line. And therefore it is understandable that many people, although there is such a thing as innocent until proven guilty, are calling for Andrew to be removed also. So this led us to talk about what could happen should something happen to both Charles and William. After all, the both of them had COVID. Well, then George will become king. But what will happen if George is still younger than 21? And I went and looked it up and I read like 3 different articles and Wikipedia, blah, blah, blah. And here is what could happen. There is such a thing as the Regency law, and although the law had been tweaked and modernized over the years, it will still be the Regency law of 1937 and 1953 which will be in effect if, God forbid, such a thing should happen. Should George be under 21, a regent will be sworn in, and this regent will stand in for the child in all official meetings, duties, and functions, including signing documents. Yes, if Harry is to be in the line of succession, he could be appointed regent to George, as normally the next in line to the throne, who is over the age of 21, will become regent. But whether Harry remains in the line of succession or not, the line of succession to the British throne is regulated through both descent and parliamentary statute. And in the statute, it clearly states that although the regent may not be the legal guardian, meaning the parent, the roles of legal guardian and that of regent may be combined. And interestingly, it was actually written when Princess or Queen Elizabeth was still a princess, and while she was under 18, the king actually made a note on the Regency law that should he pass away before Elizabeth was 21, the Queen Mother would take the Regency or full control of the princess until her 21st birthday. So it would be nothing nefarious or strange if that should happen with George. But let me continue the actual article. Let me just read this again. The line of succession to the British throne is regulated through both descent and parliamentary statute. And in the statute, it clearly states that although the regent may not be the legal guardian, meaning the parent, the roles of legal guardian and that of regent may be combined. Thus, in short, should Parliament decide that George's mother, Catherine, would be a more suitable regent, or if Henry and Andrew are no longer in the line of succession, and other royals lower down the totem pole are unwilling, then Catherine may act as regent until such time as George has reached the age of 21. So there you have it, folks. Dear old Harry is not as important as he may think. Not now, not ever, and not even under the worst circumstances we could possibly imagine. Then there was some fierce debate on my video on the Prince's Trust and the Prince's Trust USA. And all I can and want to say about that for now is that I did not criticize the work the Trust does, but that I'm questioning the timing of and the need of a new subsidiary in the USA, and until I get sensible information to change my mind, I stand by my assumptions and opinion. I find the timing suspicious and the need for a subsidiary in the USA suspicious, as the Prince's Trust International could have done the exact same work. And lastly, I heard that Harry and Meghan will be playing videos of Archie, or shall I call him Murchie, during the Oprah interview. I wonder whether H will be coming out with little Archie onto the stage. Well, I guess that's one way to make sure that people will watch the show, as we are all so bored, sick, and tired of Harry and Meghan themselves. Okay, my friends, so later this week I will have further discussions on a variety of subjects, but until then, from me, bye.